Hey guys, welcome back to Tracie's Place. As a lot of you all know, I have cilantro growing in my container garden as well as tomatoes growing in my garden bed outside. So I was going over a lot of different things I could make with the things from my garden, and I saw someone, well, a few people make guacamole. It's time for dips and summer salsas and all that good stuff. So I was watching someone and they made guacamole and made it sound so good. I've tasted it before, but I never fell in love with guacamole, when I had it at the restaurant. I started playing around with the recipe last week and I came up with something I absolutely love. So it's a take on different recipes that I've seen, and I just kind of added my own twist to it. So I wanted to show you guys because I am loving guacamole. So we are going to get started. For the guacamole, you will need cilantro. So I've already chopped that up. You need red onion. Some people use maybe like a regular sweet onion or whatever, but I think this looks so pretty and it tastes good in the guacamole. So I have a red onion, I have a garlic clove, and I have lime, tomato, and avocado, sea salt, the Tajin or Tajin, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but ground pepper and also garlic powder. If you don't have garlic, you can use garlic powder or a combination of both. I'm going to chop up my onion. You can chop as thin as you like. You can chop, you can slice, however you like to do it. I don't like always to give people stipulations on exactly how to do things, but I'll show you how I do it, and you can always, do it how you want to. Okay, some people do little thin slivers, little thin short slivers, and some people chop their onion. Now, I'm not a professional cook. That's the way of training or anything. So I don't always cut my, vegetables or fruit or whatever, properly in the way a trained cook would. But you all know. You all know how we do it at home. So this is the way I do mine. I just kind of rough chop it a little bit. Just kind of rough chop. And next I'm going to start on my avocado. Oh my goodness, and I should have did the onions last because they are making my little eyes tear up. Anyway, let me go ahead and get started on this avocado. So you just slice it around just like you saw me do. You turn it and you slice it down the middle. You twist it and it splits open. That's a beautiful avocado. Beautiful avocado. Okay, so I'm going to get a spoon and scoop it out. And we come to the tricky part, or tricky part for some. What you want to do is, because you don't want to scoop around in here to get the seed out, you're going to take out a lot of flesh. So what you want to do is just kind of strike this. You can twist it. That didn't quite go as planned, but you just twist it. It's not super hard to get out. So see, that was pretty quick and painless. So you put the seed aside. What you want to do is just scoop it out with a spoon, and you just want to run it along between the avocado and the peel or the rind, whichever one you want to call it. And you just scoop around just like that. Very easy. And there you go. There you go. And if there's some left in there, you guys, just scoop it around like that and get all that little good avocado out of there. And you're going to put that into the bowl. You're going to go ahead and do the second half the same way. There's a little bit here. I'm just going to scoop it up and put it into the bowl as well. Now I'm going to get some of this up with my napkin because I still have to dice up the tomato. And you just want to go ahead and core your tomato. I hope you can see that. Make sure I'm not blocking the camera's view. Okay, and you take out the core and just lay it over there. And I like to just split it down the middle. This is a Roma tomato. You can use any tomato that you want, but today I'm using a Roma tomato. Roma tomatoes are generally firmer than a lot of the other tomatoes. And voila, through the magic of YouTube, I have this tomato cut up. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to also do this garlic, because I do put fresh garlic in mine. Now the taste of garlic powder is very good too. I'm actually going to do both because I usually do 2 little cloves of garlic. So this is like a medium size. I'm going to do a little bit of this and some of this. So I'm going to do this whole thing because it really doesn't amount to a whole bunch. So I'm going to do 1 clove and I'm going to do a sprinkling of garlic powder. Okay, so the next step is to smush up your guacamole. And you just do it with the back of your fork. Some people chunk it up, cut it into little chunks, and some people smush it up. I like mine smushed. So this is how we're going to do this. Now, although avocado is a good fat, you all, you still don't want to just overload yourself on it. When I came up with this recipe, y'all, I was eating this just about every day. I was making a bowl of guacamole. My husband was like, "You liking that guacamole?" I said, "Yes, I am." So if you're making it for a bigger crowd, of course, because I can eat this little serving here, I can eat this myself. I can eat this by myself. But you want to use 2 or 3, you know, depending on the size of your group. Of course, make more. You can double the recipe. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to put the clove of garlic in the garlic press. Go ahead and press that garlic in there. Like so. And I'm going to go ahead and add on the side with the holes in it so I can just, but I'll tell y'all about how much I'm using. Okay, that's about 1/4. Okay, about 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. Also, we are going to use this Cajun. Okay, so we're going to use that. I'm going to put that's roughly 1/2 teaspoon. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly how much pepper because not everybody loves pepper. But ground pepper is the best to use, not the other little sprinkle pepper in the can or whatever. You know, use what you like, but I like ground pepper the best. So I'm just going to put about 1/4 of a teaspoon of that. You use however much you want. I'm going to go ahead and put some sea salt. And this is the sea salt I'm using. I bought it at Kroger's or Walmart. I can't remember. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt in there. I'd say between 1/8 and 1/4. Not 1/4. I'd say 1/8. That was about 1/8. Don't want to overdo it with the seasonings at first because you can always add more in later. Okay. And that's looking and smelling good already. So you want to go ahead and put in your cilantro and put in as much as you want. I'm using about 3 teaspoons of cilantro. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. I love the smell of cilantro. It smells so fresh. It smells so fresh. And I can go for a little more. You might not want to do this. Not everybody loves cilantro either. But yeah, I love it. So I'm going to put in my onion next, which that is 1.5 teaspoons right there because I overloaded it. So let's go for about, let's see what that's looking like. A lot of times you have to go by sight. I'm going to put in a little more. You put in however much you want to. We'll say about 2.5 teaspoons of onion, chopped onion. So we're going to go ahead and now not everybody uses tomato. Some people stop at, oh, let me put my lime in, y'all. I'm going to put my lime in and let me go ahead and try to give y'all a measurement. Let me try to give y'all a measurement. And a lot of times it's good to roll your citrus before you put it in. It loosens up the juices and everything. I had already used this one, So anyway, go ahead and squeeze your lime juice in there, okay? So that's 1 teaspoon. This is like 2 teaspoons. As they say, if we could do the smell-o-vision thing, that would be all right. So I'm going to do the tomatoes. I love tomatoes in my guacamole. We're going to do a good 2 teaspoons. I might put a little more in there, y'all. This looks beautiful and it smells delicious. Put a little bit more, as you all can see about how much I'm putting in. About another teaspoon. So let me get a tortilla chip. I like mine with tortilla chips, and I like the Aldi's tortilla chips, you all. I love the Aldi tortilla chips. I use it for a lot of things. Also for my you all go over, I'm going to link it at the end. I have a pineapple mango salsa that is perfect for summertime. It's fresh. It's a good snack, a good appetizer for a barbecue. If you're having a barbecue get together or a party, whatever. That is so good for an appetizer. Oh my goodness. Or like I said, just a snack. But anyway, let me get the tortilla chips. Okay, I am ready to taste. This is the brand that I use, and it's these Clancy's. Hopefully you can see the title. It's the Clancy's from Aldi's. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into this. Let me show y'all this first. Let me get it closer. Let me get it closer. It is so good. It is so good. So I'm going to taste this to see if I need to add any seasonings, because like I said, I very rarely go by recipes as far as measurements. So there we go. That is good. It needs a little bit more salt. I'm just gonna sprinkle it in. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this Cajun seasoning. A little bit more of the pepper. And a little bit more of the garlic. Just garlic powder. So, just a little bit of that. So basically, you all, this is all natural. As long as you don't use too much sea salt or too much salt at all. So just don't overdo it. And the Cajun sauce would be the only thing I would say that's not the most natural thing in here. Everything else is good for you. The avocado is good for you. The tomatoes, the onion, the garlic, what else? The cilantro. So this is a snack that's not unhealthy for you. Just don't overdo it, because, you know, avocado is still a fat. So let me get in here with another chip. All right, y'all take a taste. Let me get it up to you. Y'all go ahead and take a taste. Got that? All right. Let me take a taste. That's better. That's even better. And if you had a nice cold glass of lemonade with this, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Delicious. All right, guys. So like I said, go on over and check out the pineapple mango salsa recipe. At the end of this video, I'll clip it there, or either you can go above and click it now. And yeah, enjoy summertime recipes, as summer basically is here. All right, I love you all. Be blessed, and I will see you guys next time right back here on Tracie's Place. Bye.